in 1938, October 24. In that town you stopped for petrol, about an hour from Coffs Harbour. Sons of Dave and Clarence, brother to Rod, John and June. There was something special about this kid, and the world would know it soon. His aunt taught him a lesson when he stayed out at her house, by making family of a foreigner whose countrymen had killed her spouse. She taught him about forgiveness and how to move on from the past, and it made quite an impression that would last. Now his brain was kind of brilliant, might be wasted on a farm, so they packed up off to start afresh in a little town called Armadale. And like the boy from Mars, he studied at the local school, and then the uni of New England, just to gather all the tools. So he could count up all the different kinds of numbers in the world, and analyse the way they dance together. And he saw how they affected all those little boys and girls, and decided he should try and make it better. He decided he should try and make it better. Niall Howe. Well, he was called down into Canberra to complete his PhD, where he built a house and married Mum, and later they had me. But before he got around to that, he had a bunch to do. Founded international conferences and a research school or two. He took his lesson and applied it to a T, by repairing damage done by all our neighbours across the sea. In Japan he found a second home with family, friends and fame, cause he shed blood, sweat and tears to help them get back in the game. He wrote a bunch of papers on Pacific region trade, got the Order of Australia, and his local name was made. Back across the seas he was just a second Aussie man to get the Order of the Rising Sun from his mates up in Japan. Because he counted all the different kinds of people in the world, and analysed the way they dance together, and how decisions that they made affect those little boys and girls. He did his best to try and make it better. He did his best to try and make it better. His ideas were soared across the world and from pollies on home soil, cause he could see the best way to ensure there's wealth for toil. But it's one thing to advise someone about what they should do, and another to ensure they bloody listen to you too. So he travelled across the seas to England, China and Japan, even tried to help America, but he's only just one man. But I tell you one thing now for sure, his work is never done, cause the moment he puts out a fire, off flares another bloody trump. So you keep counting all the different kinds of places in the world, and analyse the way they dance together, and you'll show them how to look after those little boys and girls. He'll do his best to try and make it better. He'll keep counting all the numbers, people and places in the world, and analyze the way they dance together. Then he'll pass on what he knows to all of those little boys and girls, and they'll do their best to try and make it better. He'll do his best to try and make it better. Some call him mad, some call him kind and wise, but he'll keep it up until the day he dies.